Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another edition of G.T.E Professional Network Podcast. Again, I'm your host, Ed Peterson, and it is Terrific Tuesday. And, it's Freedom a Day where we continue our growth series as we're educating and uplifting entrepreneurs, churches, and nonprofit organizations how to build and grow their network in the area where they do business, utilizing their website as a marketing tool and a lead generating machine with AI. So it's a really good opportunity that you guys can get a chance to learn as you earn on this channel, where we're basically giving you some growth principles that will definitely work for you in the marketplace, no matter what industry you're in, no matter what type of business you're running, whether it's brick and mortar or you have an internet-based business or both. You can be successful as we now close out the second quarter of the year. And we do a 90-day run. Every 90 days, we do this and we educate all of our young entrepreneurs and as well as startup companies and existing businesses and organizations, basically step by step, how should they be growing their business effectively in the marketplace today. And so with all of the different tools that's available to you, how do you know which tool is it good for you to start building your business, your brand, doing marketing campaigns, reaching out to your target market, understanding your target market and demographics, and then reaching out to them on a regular, consistent basis, and also collecting feedback from them or collecting their data. So, in the 5 P's of marketing, we always talk about the people, the product, the price, the place, and the promotion. And the more we stay focused here, ladies and gentlemen, you can grow a successful network and a successful business no matter what you're doing today. And so we talk about all of the different things that's going on right now in this country and as well as around the world. We must maintain our focus. We must maintain our momentum in what we're doing day by day and reaching out to the people that will definitely who need our products and services in the marketplace, of course, and people what they want, need, and can afford. We're satisfying only three things in the marketplace on that level. But as a servant leader, your goal, of course, is to make sure that you're doing everything possible to reach them and to educate them along the way. And then also have them as your runners so they can tell exactly the quality customer service that you provided for them, to them, and you educated them and you befriended them and you treated them like family. Now you got a solid group of people who will be following you on a regular, consistent basis. And it's all about building strategic relationships everywhere you go. No matter where you are in this country and what city and state you're in, you can do the duplication process in reference to growing your market and growing your business regularly. Online is consistent, of course, being consistent with your content, your website, making sure you have your forms filled out, your call to actions, and exactly monitoring and measuring exactly the performance of the things that you're sending out to your target market. It's all about them, not you, but about them. The more you help people get what they want, you're going to automatically, ladies and gentlemen, get what you want. But again, it's all about servanthood. And being a servant leader, we have to make sure that we're doing everything in our power to educate and to be honest and straightforward to the point with them and making sure that we're giving them the actual fact of the matter, the goods that's relevant for them. And that's going to be meaningful for them so they can basically help collapse their time frames because, again, ladies and gentlemen, we are a society of convenience. And the more we stay focused there and we understand that, then it won't take long for you guys to put it together and grow your business effectively on a step-by-step basis. So we talk about closing out the second quarter, and now we're moving into the third quarter of the year. What do we do? Well, the third quarter, of course, starts July 1st through September 30th. It offers a unique business environment for all of us today with all of the different things that's going on technologically speaking. While summer vacation is here, can cause a temporary sales slowdown in some industries, but not all. Quarter three is also the critical runway for back to school demands and early holiday shopping preparations. So you got to prepare yourself as a business for your season. Whether you're in season or out of season, your goal is to be in season and continue to look toward what's going to be becoming relevant to the buyers, to your target market. their behaviors. What are they doing when they shopping? Even though people are on vacation, they're still buying things, they're still shopping. But again, depending on what industry you're in, you can grow to that. If you have a brick and mortar or retail outlet, then that's good for you. But if you don't have that, you're a service business such as myself, and you have certain products that you want to add or implement to that, you want to jump on that bandwagon as well. So to maximize your business growth this quarter, you want to focus on 4 core operational areas in your business. And this is critical because this is going to help you grow and maximize this quarter more than anything. So your sales and revenue acceleration is going to be your key. So you want to audit your current pipeline to identify stalled deals from quarter 2. Whatever you had in quarter 2 that didn't complete or they didn't finish that transaction or it was a delay somewhere, then you want to make sure that you identify that, and you want to make sure you want to go back and review that and then reactivate it. So you want to launch summer promotions now because it is summertime, so you know what time that is. So summer promotions is to clear out all slow-moving inventory quickly. Whatever you had that's been sitting back there that is not, if you haven't rotated your inventory on your website, as well as in your brick and mortar location, if you have that, you got to do that. It's very important. And then that way people can basically go to where you are and shop depending on how much inventory you're sitting on. So you want to upsell your current customers with exclusives and high-value add-on features, so that way they can continue to buy. So you can bundle it. And your bundle promotions is going to be your key factor of your growth. So you want to incentivize your sales team, if you have a sales team, with targeted short-term third quarter performance bonuses if you have a team on that level, if you hire some people. Now, if you have a sales team, that's great. If you don't, AI is your assistant, and you can get that help through AI as a tool. Again, if you're a solopreneur or a webpreneur only, then this will be beneficial for you to do that on the AI tool assistant and agent that can help you grow and build your business as well. So you want to have marketing and customer acquisitions, which is going to be a good key factor here. So your target back to school shoppers, if your products serve students or parents, then you want to have some promotions setting up for that. And you want to make sure that you have a back to school promotion coming up for that. And then for the adults, for the parents as well. So you want to refresh your digital ads if you're placing them on Google, if you're doing Google ads, if you're doing on the social media ads, then you want to make sure that you refresh them with vibrant seasonal creative assets. And basically with your company logo, branding it, and as well as the promotion and item that you wanted to put out there in the marketplace for your target market and for your customers. So you want to host educational webinars to generate high quality inbound business leads so you can continue to grow. And this is what I share with a lot of my entrepreneurs and all of my business owners, startup companies, and people who I built websites for. As with Global Touch Enterprise, we are a web design and marketing company. And we basically have been doing this for the past 18 years. Now, here's what we have done. We've been able to make sure that everybody gets the full story as far as marketing campaigns that they must run day by day. And as well as making sure that they have all of the necessary tools to, excuse me, to continue to grow and continue to build on a regular, consistent basis. Your target market is where you want to reach, and you want to make sure that you give them the information on a regular, consistent basis. Whether you're doing email marketing, whether you're doing text message marketing, whether you're doing social media marketing, search engine marketing, and your website. All marketing efforts, again, ladies and gentlemen, must be pointed directly back to your website. So you want to partner with micro influencers to expand your brand's organic reach. And we call that tagging. And so if you want to tag your company with another influencer, then that's great because now they can share what you have to offer and what you're as well as vice versa. So it's a win-win here. and everybody get a chance to promote and share their product and services that they're providing in the marketplace to their customers and their customers' customers. So it's going to be a good opportunity for you to grow. Operational efficiency is going to also be a key factor. Now, automation, again, I love automation. So you want to automate repetitive tasks like email follow-ups and invoice workflows. You also want to renegotiate vendors' contracts if you have that. And you want to cross-train your staff if you have a staff again. And you want to upgrade slow software and tools that you have, as you know, as dinosaurs that need to be replaced. Now, I know it can be costly, and it is expensive on some levels. But to boost your overall team productivity, you need to have upgraded, customized software that's going to continue to grow as you grow. That's going to be the cool part about that. So you also want to do future preparations. You want to analyze this quarter two, data trends to predict consumer buying behaviors that had happened in your business. Now, you also want to secure seasonal inventory early to avoid winter supply chain delays. And we always prepare a season ahead, or sometimes 2 seasons ahead, so that way we'll be ready. So when it comes, we have everything necessary to win. And you have to make preparation for everything nowadays. And you have to do it early. You can't wait to the last minute, and you can't wait to the time thereof to do things. These things must be done in advance. If you're willing to be successful and want to be successful, and you want to grow a massive network and a big business today. So future preparations is going to be key. So you want to map out your quarter 4 campaigns well ahead of the Black Friday rush, because you know Black Friday is coming back up. You also want to review your cash flow to ensure adequate capital for expansion. If you want to build a high targeted growth plan, just let us know here at Global Touch Enterprise, and of course we'll be happy to help you with that. You can always go to our website at globaltouchenterprise.com, and we're here to help and make sure that you have everything that you need to grow, and then also making sure that you understand the principles of being consistent and persistent. And if you're doing B2B, business to business, or B2C, business to customers, if your company is set up for that or both, then what your primary growth bottleneck right now will be low traffic, poor conversions, and high churn. So I provide and making sure that you have the concrete marketing ideas and sales strategies tailored exactly to your business model. Now, because we do the web design and marketing, we customize everything that we do on the websites, as well as making sure that it's up and active and it's interactive. And then we have your CTA call to actions where your customers can fill out the form always on your homepage. Your homepage is going to be the logistics and cost of everything that you're doing. And so when people go to your homepage of your website, they'll see exactly all the things that you have, full stop. And that's going to get them engaging. That's going to get them to be interactive with it. And then that'll also get you to get the feedback where they fill out the form, fill out information or inquiries about it. And if you have the AI chatbot on your website, then it will answer any questions or inquiries that your customers may have. And so this is how we grow exponential, because we're constantly engaging and we're constantly in contact with all of our target audience. And that way, no one knows, and no one is left behind, and we don't leave anyone out. And we're making sure that we are reaching out to them, and they're reaching out to us, and that we answer their questions in real time. There's no delay here, and you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait weeks and on a hand for anybody to reply to you because of heavy traffic or a lot of activities going on in your business. With AI tool, it can help you answer those, no matter how many people are going to your website. So that's the cool thing that you want to get and gain. And real quick tip for today, and Tuesday is short. I did have my special guest come on, but I guess he had another meeting to go to, which is fine. We'll reschedule him, Mr. Carl Scott Jr. for Connect MD. In reference to what Connect MD is and what it, I heard a lot of people ask about this company, and the question there is, and what is Connect MD? Well, let's go into that. It's a subscription-based, non-insurance virtual health care service provider. Now, it offers individuals, families, and businesses 24/7 nationwide access to telehealth, basically solutions without requiring insurance, deductibles, or traditional visit copay. Now, the key medical services that ConnectMD has. Now, the platform provides unlimited remote care for a network from a network of over 15,000 board certified medical professionals. Now, here's the thing. If you're looking at something that can give you full access, now this is good for individuals and it's good for businesses. And I'm going to say that again, small businesses that have a team of people that they've hired that they can also benefit from ConnectMD. Now, the virtual urgent care, around the clock consultants for acute issues like the flu, strep throat, allergies, and UTIs. So you got that. You also have the virtual behavioral health, which is really cool. Unlimited access to licensed talk therapists for stress, anxiety, and depression, which is key factor in our country today because we have a lot of people suffering from that. And we also have the virtual primary care, long-term care coordination, basically routine screenings and preventative consults. And so we have that group on that level. And then you also have your virtual dermatology, remote photo uploads for skin, hair, and nail diagnosis within 72 hours. So ConnectMD also has prescription RX. So you can do that. It includes access to over 1,000 common generic medications at no extra cost, plus a prescription savings. It gives you that. So as the member and business model of it, now you can become a consumer direct. Individual memberships average from $59.99 a month. We'll just say $60 a month. With tier choices like silver, gold, platinum is available to you. Now, on employee benefits for business owners, businesses utilize the platform as a standalone benefit or a supplement to insurance to lower overall premiums, claims, and reduce workplace absentees. And so this helps. And if you also want to become an ambassador or a reseller for the program, you can operate via ConnectMD agency, where individuals can sign up to as an independent agent to earn commissions and monthly recurring revenue by selling these health benefits. So again, this is a good opportunity. You can connect. I'm going to send you guys the information of the postscription of the link here on this video so you guys can see that. Also, you can like and subscribe my YouTube channel for all the other updates in reference to growth, building your business, building your brand, and successfully growing your network. And basically, that's what it's all about. We're building and growing a network. We're not just building a business anymore. We're building a network and we're building a system which saves yourself time, energy, and money. So the system that you put in place is going to help you and sustain you so that way you can continue to grow like never before. So that's why it's cool to really hang out with me, because this is a good opportunity for you to kind of learn as you earn and build on a regular, consistent basis your business, your brand, so you don't have to worry about it, because we're going to provide you with information tool-wise so you can keep growing, keep building. And that's why we always got to have somebody that's out there that's really have our best interests at heart. Because again, as servant leaders, that's what we do. We're here to serve the general public in the marketplace so we can satisfy three things: what people want, need, and can afford. So with that, I want to thank you all for this opportunity. And I do mean opportunity. Every week we do this Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we're sharing information on a regular, consistent basis to educate and uplift entrepreneurs, churches, and nonprofit organizations across the country. That way that you guys can continue to get the full story information that you need to grow. No matter what obstacles you're going through, this is why we have this open call right now here at G.T.E Professional Network Podcast, where I'm looking at entrepreneurs to come onto the podcast where they can share their stories, their success stories, and what they've done to overcome the struggles and the things that they had to go through to be at a certain level and point in business today. And that's going to be helpful to everybody and encouraging and uplifting to everybody who is out here who wants to start a business or have a business that don't seem to be going too far to anywhere. So this is why we're here. This is what we're here for, and this is why we started this channel, this podcast for that purpose. You know, there's a lot of podcasters out there doing a lot of different things, talking about a lot of different subject matters. But what matters most to here is basically how we build our communities, how we build each other up, and how we can stay in constant contact with our target market on a regular, consistent basis. So with that, I want to thank you all. You guys have a great afternoon, great week, and you keep building, keep growing, ladies and gentlemen. It will happen for you if you stay persistent and consistent in your endeavors for growth. So with that, keep the faith, ladies and gentlemen, and as always, keep building your dream. Peace out.